Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to this week's episode of Tuesday Preppers, where we take a look at the in-game news for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, see what kinds of content is coming out later this week, and try and get ready for it by taking a look at some trials and things that you can do right now to get materia, weapons, abilities, things like that. They're going to help you get ready for the upcoming content. This week, we have a handful of events that are coming out, and let's take a look at the first one here. We are getting another Dark Lineage event, the Awakening of Darkness. And in this one, presumably, probably lots of humans and machine enemies from the picture. You know, we've got Deosis here, and we've got what looks to be a big robot. So we don't really know a whole lot from the wiki because the story is not outlined completely, but probably humans and machines. The original Dark Lineage event was mostly humans, and there's a machine looking here. So yeah, story event. We get lots of lore, probably lots of Lapis too. We like story events around here. So let's go ahead and do that one. We're just going to assume, humans and machines. The next content that we're going to get is the Dragon King's Intervention. That is right here. It is against Bahamut. It's a dragon enemy, and this is an equipment enhancement enemy event for Raegan's Cloak. Raegan's Cloak is attack 68, defense 26, and spirit 18. Also gives 500 attack to all the various Reagan units. LB gauge fill rate by 100%, and 50% attack when true dual wielding. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, go beat up Bahamut. So we got dragons. It's 100% resistant to ice and light. You can use all the breaks you want. Go in with whatever your best element that is not ice and light, and tear it up. Now, worth noting here that it says Dark Lineage units, you get a 200% stat boost, but it does not say that it is locked to Dark Lineage from right here. So you can take whatever you want. That's pretty cool. The next event on here is the War Machine of Visionary Magic. This is another equipment enhancement event for the Astral Staff. This is for Saul. Saul gets, this two-handed rod, 214 magic, some nice spirit on it as well. Also gives all the various Saul units 500 magic and reduced MP cost. This is against a machine, the Giant of Babel, and it's again 100% resistant to ice and light, and you can use all the breaks you want. A couple of tips from the wiki: it does use paralyze and stop attacks. It is 100% immune to magic damage. It's a 999 turn buff that gives 100% immunity, so it's not going to wear off most likely. You really want to bring physical damage dealers to this fight. It does fixed damage itself as well as AoE physical and magic. Again, you can bring whatever you want, looks like, but the Dark Lineage units do get a 200% boost in parameters. So that's kind of cool. And again, we're just enhancing this event, so you want to go in, farm it, get all the materials, and awaken this rod to the +2 for whatever it is, the highest version possible. So that's pretty cool. Last one here, the Key to Weapon. The Key to Weapon is Silver Crowns for Neovision's Physalis, and this is against the Weapon Core. Weapon Core is a dragon demon enemy. This one is 50% resistant to fire and earth, 100% resistant to light, and you can use all the breaks you want. Now this one does fire, dark, and earth magic attacks, and also hits you with multiple status attacks. So you really want to bring somebody that can either buff your immunity to statuses or bring equipment that's going to help you be immune to those statuses on all your units. It also has a defense buff that cannot be removed. It's about 50%, but you can use physical or magical on it. It does have an unremovable buff, so maybe focus on mages, and it's going to use physical attacks as well that are AoE. I don't think this will be too hard, except this one is locked to the Dark Lineage unit. So I want to take a really quick look and just show you who the Dark Lineage units are. If you go to your units and go to your list and go to filters, I happen to have the Dark Lineage tag turned on. You can do that right here. You can kind of see who you're working with. Now, if you've been lucky enough to pull, Rain, Flaring Ether Rain, you've got that one. That's probably gonna be a nice carry for you. Deosis is here as well. And then, of course, the free Reagan Dark Lineage unit. But there are a handful of other decent units that are in here as well. Fina has a Demon Killer buff, as well as, I believe, a Dragon Killer. Let me see. She's got demons and dragons, so there you go. Fina Dark Lineage, probably pretty good for this fight if you've got her. Awesome. And you can use not fire, but you know, whatever. So it's 50% resistant. You could probably you can reduce its fire resistance down below 100 with imperils, and you'll be just fine. You know, take some fun units. But probably your best choice for a budget unit is gonna be the Reagan Dark Lineage. So there you go. That is not all the content that we're getting though. Also worth pointing out that the crown fight gives you upgrades, free upgrades for Physalis. We'll go ahead and take a look at those really quick. Here we go. The free upgrades, awakening her ability to +3, changes her LB effects, gives her 2,000 magic, boosts physical and magic damage against beasts, demons, reapers, and birds by 200%. Gives her chain cap 100, and boosts equipment magic by 200% when she uses a single weapon in 2 hands. So there you go. Also, she's getting a lot of just free abilities and upgrades and things like that, including a leader skill for ice. Very cool. And you know, these were crowns that you could have used gold crowns on before, but now we're getting silver ones, so definitely go for those silver ones because they're free, and we like that. That is really not the only thing that we're getting this week. We are also getting a rerun of the Solitary Emperor. And if you've already played this, you don't need to play it again. This was just to get crowns and ability awakenings for Vlad, Emperor Vlad. His ability upgrades are fairly decent for him, especially if you've got like Ayaka's Vision card. You can give him a nice chaining move to help him with, you know, doing some damage for your party and stuff like that. If you don't want to use him for his other stuff, but he does have a Dark Imperil field, which is pretty nice. Nice utility for your party. And again, these are silver crowns, so they are free upgrades for Vlad. Pretty cool. Now, the other thing that they mentioned here in the news is that we are getting Livestream number 69. This is on May 14th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, which is where I stream from. And as always, we're going to be doing a beige carpet after party afterwards. So definitely want to check out that on YouTube after we're done. We are continuing our trend of having a new guest from the community who's not a content creator. So you definitely check out who is going to be our new guest on Sunday. I'm excited to have them on board. They're excited to have us on board, and we'll be hanging out and having a nice chat, and talking about whatever's coming up in the live stream. So probably Clash of Wills, but yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. We don't know for sure. Now I know I went really fast. There's a handful of killers we need for this week. We need presumably humans. Definitely need machines. Sorry, I'm going fast because I'm tired. Waking up early this morning to do the news review with Sinzar I'm a little tired right now. Humans, machines, beasts, humans, machines, demons, and dragons. So let's hit each one of those really quick. Presumably humans, just because Dark Lineage is a lot of times humans. Lots of stuff for humans. We talk about humans every week, it feels like, so I'm not going to dig too much into this. Don't forget Guy's Belt you can get for free. That's Human Killer Plus on an accessory. Pretty cool. Or Man-Eater Sense and Man-Eater Sense. Very easy to pick up. Let's talk about machines. We did hit machines last week as well. Doulahan Advanced Machine Eater Sense, easiest one you can get. Mechanic for the Royal Family is 100%. You can get that from Cindy. Valued Memories from Irvin is also very good, as is Last Guardian. Last Guardian is also on the Dragon one for physical killers, so that's worth noting there. You can also grab Dragon Eater Sense from Octomameth Advance. We did this on stream tonight. I was trying to recreate it, but the friends list is not being nice to me, and I couldn't get another friend that I needed to help us out. Yeah, that made it a little complicated. So the way I was doing it, I really needed a specific friend, and none of my friends were set up that way. So my bad. Yeah, Octomameth is definitely not that difficult at this point in the game. You know, I casually just like just goofing around, cleared it very, very easily with an Ibarra, and you probably can too. Octomameth, not difficult, but definitely go pick that one up because Dragon Killer is coming this week, and you'll need it. Also, just lots of other ones, Dragon Killer Plus and Dragon Killer Plus Recipe from the Bahamut fights. And there you go. There's the magic ones, and then physical ones. Like I said, Last Guardian is on this list, as well as Dark Lord from Scorn of the Sworn 8. All the other ones are here as well, and lots of stuff there. And then Demon is the other one. There's tons and tons of Demon Killer Plus, Demon Eater Sense, Force Mysterian, as always, Crucifying Coercion, Go Nuts, get you some Demon Killer. So that really covers it. Demons, dragons, machines, humans, Livestream. That's really it. Now, as far as what else is coming this week, yeah, there are definitely some units that are coming out. Depending on how you pull and what you like to pull for, they may be exciting for you, may not. Reagan is a damage dealer and a breaker, as is Saul. Reagan seems to be better than Saul in terms of doing damage. They have the same kinds of breaks, though. Reagan comes with a nice killer buff for humans. Saul has the same killer buff for demons. It's at 160% for the whole party, which is pretty big, pretty nice. And then we're also getting Fohlen, who's kind of like a budget wind jumper. My problem with him is that he's got a 2-turn jump delay as opposed to a 1-turn jump delay, and his modifier is not as good as Sky. So, granted he's an NVA, it would just be nice to see some NVA that actually have some use as opposed to units that, being not as good as units that were released 2 years ago. I said it. So, yeah. There's a step up. There's also a vision card step up. But the vision card is not necessarily tied to these units, which is kind of, that's a thing that happens. And I'm not like against this vision card. It does have high magic on it. It does have some bonus magic and MP. Has a utility buff for killers for humans. Has some resistances and MP reduction. The art's cool. It's just that this vision card exists only on a banner for itself. It doesn't give you any other perks or benefits other than just getting a vision card for 19k. And I don't really think that what this card has to offer is really worth 19,000, especially going into another Clash of Wills next week probably, and potentially Anniversary next month. To me, dropping 19k on a vision card like this is maybe not the best for everybody. If you are definitely like the type of player that wants to have everything, 19k is a pretty good value for a vision card, for a premium vision card. So there it is. Am I going after this one? No, I'm not. I'm in saving mode until we know more about Clash of Wills and theoretically Anniversary. So yeah, there you go. Vision cards. That's really it as far as the events goes. Like I said, I was going to show a clear for Octomameth, and this olive was going to be replaced by another Ibarra who is built the same as mine. This team did work. This team had cleared it as fast as 6 turns. The Ibarra is not the best choice for the Octomameth because Ibarra's damage is all AoE, and if you kill the tentacles, it heals and it just takes longer to kill it. But if you've got 2 really well-built Ibarras, they can kill it on turn 5, safely, and not have any problems. And you can get Dragon Killer Sense or Dragon Eater Sense very, very easily. Tank, Provoker, and Killer Buffer, and Imperil Field and Chainer, and then 2 Ibarras just kind of doing their thing. So pretty cool. And on Ibarra, Roberta tag team chains as well. If you're curious about that, if you want to see that clear, I'll be happy to put it out. I just need to request some friends to be a friend unit for it. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and we can put out a clear for it using this team. But Octomameth is really like the easiest of the difficult 12 type trials. Like the easiest one is obviously like Archeoavis, but as far as Octomameth goes, it's just a HP sponge and doesn't really do much other than water damage. Then you can deal with that. So yeah, if you want to see it, let me know. we can work on that. But in the meantime, we're going to go. And that's all the stuff you have coming this week. So go ahead and get you some human killer, machine killer, demon killer, dragon killer. Get ready for this fun week of stuff. Yeah. Good luck out there. Hopefully your Dark Visions is going well. I still haven't done my last level of Dark Visions yet. I don't know why. I'm struggling to get motivated for it. But I'm gonna do it, I promise. But we're gonna let you go, and we'll see you on Thursday over on Twitch for all the new stuff. I'm hoping to be a little more consistent in videos. I've had some stuff going on that's just kind of been getting in the way of me recording some stuff. I'm gonna be a little more consistent. Hopefully, I'm gonna try. Hold me to it. Make sure I'm doing things. Okay. All right. We'll talk to you later. See you on Thursday.